One of the biggest religious plot twists of all time is Jesus versus Paul, because, spoiler alert, they didn't teach the same things, and most Christians believe Paul's teachings are some kind of replacement or elevation to Jesus' teachings. Paul never met Jesus, but he claimed that Jesus appeared to him in a vision and gave him a new gospel. He told women to sit down and be silent in church. He basically preached over and over again that you are nothing unless you've got Jesus' blood covering you. Jesus taught the exact opposite of Paul. It's the real question. Who are you going to believe?
Well, hiya there, pal. Well, this is a very interesting subject, but this is where, reading the Bible is great, but it also talks about to study to show yourself approved, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. God, He has set forth His word forever settled in heaven. This individual is talking about how Jesus and Paul's teachings are two night and day different things. But I'm here to say that actually it's not. Jesus, in fact, did appear to Paul in a vision. Yeah. And Paul affirmed. He didn't say anything different than Jesus Christ. He confirmed and affirmed everything that Jesus taught, and then some. And women, they have inherent value. There is no difference between men and women as far as value, but we all do have different roles. The reason why Paul was talking about the things that he did in Corinthians, where it said that the women must be silent in the church and things, we have to remember the context of the scripture, because the Corinthian church was a hot mess. Oh, Lord have mercy, was it? And there was people speaking and causing confusion and all these different things in church, basically. You know what I mean? And that's what Paul was addressing. He was saying, look, women need to stay silent because they were causing confusion within that church time in that period. It wasn't like he was writing off women and saying they better know their place and all these different things. That's not what God was saying. What God was saying is that there is order. There is order in God's church. There is order in the ways of the Lord. The gospel was first given and delivered by a woman. Jesus, delivered himself to the women first. He showed himself to the women. You know what I mean? There's an amazing thing. God has always shown himself faithful to all people. He is no respecter of persons. Even at the lady at the well, she went and evangelized basically to the next town and said, look, this man told me everything that I had done. So no, there's not two differences. There's not two gospels. There is only one. And Paul was affirming that. And if Paul was wrong, well, then Peter was wrong. Because Peter confirmed Paul as an apostle. He confirmed the works that Paul was saying and doing, because people were condemning Paul also. Even in that time, it's not changed much, has it? But Peter, he said that you need to believe this man because he speaks the truth. So it tells me that all these different writers that wrote the Bible from all these different time periods, all across different parts of the world, but it somehow still works together. It's because though men wrote it physically, but within the Spirit, God is the one that uttered the words to fall from the pen to the paper. God is in control, and He knows what He's doing. Just like in Ephesians, it says that it's a house. This thing is like a house that is fitly framed. God's church is always in order, and it just makes sense, even when we don't understand it. Yeah.